Hey guys, it's Jerry Norton here, and I was going through some of my campaigns right here, and I came across this property here. It's a townhouse in Arizona, and right away when I see the picture here, it looks to me like a remodel, right? You see new appliances. This is all updated. This is definitely not original, especially in an area like this. So immediately I think flipper, and of course, as I go through this, you can see that this was definitely a remodel. So, in fact, a very nice remodel for this home. It's listed right now for 175, but you can see here they came in and they did a pretty nice rehab. These look like new wood floors, kitchen granite. They updated the baths. Come on, internet. There we go. So it's got a little pool. They didn't do much on the exterior, but a little rehab here. I mean, this thing is only 1,200 square feet. So when I see a rehab, I want to do research and find out what the heck's going on. So when I go down here to price history, you see that they've done a bunch of price changes to get to where they're at today. They started at listed for sale right before Christmas here, so it's been on the market, a couple months. At 189, and they're down to 178. Well, actually 174 on their last reduction. But they bought this thing last year in May 19th for 105. Okay, so let's do the math here. Let's where are they at right now as we speak? So if they were to get a full price offer, which I doubt they will because it's been on the market now for a little while and they're not getting any takes, and they keep doing little bitty price reductions. Look at this, 187.9, 186.9, 185.9. This one actually 179.9, 178.9. So let's just say they get a 170 offer minus 105. So we've got a gross number of 65,000 to work with here. Well, we know that we've got carrying costs and closing costs, and we factor in 6% carry, 9% closing. So let's go ahead and take 170, what did I say, 170 times 0.15. So we're going to take 25 right off the top. So out of that 65, that puts us at 45. That puts us at a gross of 40,000 without rehab. Now that rehab's pretty dang nice looking. I mean, look at that thing. That was these are new cabinets. I don't think those are painted. They look like new cabinets. Appliances, flooring, everything in there. This thing is at least a $25,000, maybe $30,000 rehab. So somebody's in trouble here, because if we spend 25, we only got 25 left. Maybe they didn't have much in financing. Maybe they self-financed. Maybe they're listing themselves. Maybe they're going to save a little on commissions or whatever. This thing, if everything goes well, is a $10,000 profit, but probably not even, because they bought this thing back in May, right? I mean, this should be a 90-day turn, and here we are, almost, what are we at, 9 months already that they've owned this thing. So they've got tons of carry on this thing. So when I see this, a couple things. There's a flipper here. Pretty dumb flipper, if you ask me, because he kind of blew it here. He messed up on some things. The rehab's nice, but it might be a little bit too nice of a rehab. I'm kind of thinking over-rehabbed a little. And underestimated ARV, obviously, because he listed at, pretty, what did I say, 189 listed for sale. Yeah, 190, and he's down to 175, and no bites, right? Still active. So misjudge that. And guys, this is a couple lessons here. You don't want to be this flipper. You do not want to be flipping a house trying to make 10 grand. I bet what he did is he went into this thing with the idea to make 20, 25. Out of formula, going into a deal to make 25 leaves you no wiggle room for cost overruns on your rehab and your ARV being off. If it sells for 10 or 15 less and you go over a little bit on your rehab, then all of a sudden you're not making any money. The other thing that gets me excited, though, is, hey, when I get a deal, I am going to wholesale to this guy. If he's still in business, or girl, whoever this is, I'm going to be digging them up as a cash buyer. So what I'll do is I'll go on public record and I'll look up who bought this house and I'll add them to my cash buyer list. and then I'll have someone that I can take a deal to if I'm looking to wholesale in that market. But I always try to reverse engineer whenever I see flipping going on. I want to reverse engineer. I want to find out, okay, well, here's what they sold it for if it's a sold, or here's what it's listed for if it's active. I want to go back and see what they bought it for, and then I want to look through pictures and try to determine what they spent on the rehab, and then that'll allow me to understand where they're at, or at least what they thought they were going to do, and where they're at on their net profit. And that allows me to kind of know what I can do. So this guy bought this thing for 105, townhouse here. What if I could find another one and get the thing for 90 or 85? Well, I know a buyer that paid 95, or I'm sorry, 105. Okay. Anyway, just thought I'd share this with you. Great little teaching moment, and hope you found that helpful and learned something from it.